Hi guys, my name is Prince 80 and today we are going to learn if, else if, nested if and message work concepts in VBA. If is just like to take decisions, like if I have to do some certain task, so like I do have a specific condition for the same, like if this condition is met then I need to do this thing, otherwise do this thing, like this way. Fine, I think you might have learned if functions in functions over there. So in VBA it has the same kinds of concepts. Okay, so I'm just taking an example just to let you know means what if and else decision or loop or statements do over here. Like I do have dummy data over here. Okay, this is small dummy data. I want okay, just taking a simple example, like applying validation over here. Like I want 1 or 0 or 0. Fine, so I want, if I have chosen 1, if g3 dot value is equals to 1, then I want this range would become, the font of this range would become red, otherwise remain as it is. Fine, simple if concept. So let's see how it can be done. So I'm reaching at VBA editor, pressing Alt F11, inserting module over here. So taking simple if statement, sub simple if. So I'm saying like if this value is of integer type. Fine, so I'm taking a variable dim I as integer, and I'm saying, and I'm putting this value, this value g3 value. So range g3 dot value in I, and I'm checking if I is equals to 1, then what needs to be done? Then I want a dot current region mean to say this way, means the entire range. Okay, so if I is equals to 1, then range a1 dot current region dot font dot bold is equals to true, mean to say I have to make them bold. And if, okay, so whatever apart from 1, then it will not do anything over there, but if it's a 1, then it will do it as a bold. Like if I'll just execute this command, this procedure, so let's see, as of now it's 1 over there, so I'm making it 0, so it will do nothing. Like, oh, sorry, spelling mistake, so I'll just change this thing. Okay, fine, so if I'll just execute this, nothing has happened. Fine, but if I'll just make them 1, so let's see, so 1 match and this become bold. Fine, so same way I can make it bold, I can change the font color, I can change the size, or whatever I want to do, I can just mention over there, like font dot name is equals to Times New Roman or whatever, or you can change the color as well, like okay, I'm just increasing its size. Sorry, font dot color index is equals to 5, like whatever. So let's see, 1 is already there, so if you see bold done, Times New Roman and colorful, same way. Fine, and this was simple if. Now I'm taking if and else, mean to say if this condition is met, then do this thing, otherwise do some other thing. Like if I'm saying if this is 1, then do this thing, else okay, so else do, if it's not 1, then make bold false, font name might be Arial, color index would be 3, whatever. So simply one, I'm just changing the name. Let's see. So as of now 1, so no impact would be there, fine. But in case I'll do 0 over here, so let's see. Coming on to else portion, see, boldness gone, become Arial, and color index becomes 3. So hope you have understand this thing. I am taking one more example. This was if. The first one is simple if, second one is if and else. I'm taking one more for nested else if. Okay, so mean to say, like I do have few condition over here, like I'm taking red, okay, so red, green, orange and blue, fine. So mean to say I have to check certain conditions. So if it's a red, then make it red. If it's a green, then make it green, orange and blue, whatsoever, fine. So if I'm saying like I have to check this value, so this would be Z6, so I'm saying Z6 and it would be now of string type. Okay, so I'm saying, so if I is equals to red, so deleting this thing. Okay, so I'm saying if I is equals to red, then what needs to be do then I want, like we want its cell styles become ASN2. So making it same as it is. So I want if I is equals to red, then range A1 dot current region dot style would be is equals to ascent 2, like it would be, if you want you can see it over here, ACCENT2, ACCENT2, fine. So else, now I have to check other conditions. So mean to say not only else, it would be else if. So I'm saying if I is equals to green, then what needs to be done, then my cell style would become ASN3. So everything remains same over here, the only change is ASN2, sorry ASN3 in place of ASN2. So I'm making it ASN3 else again. So if it's a orange, so if it's not orange, my third color would be orange. So if it would be orange, then it will become which style? It would be of 6 style. So it would be, sorry, it would be ascent 6. So it would become ascent 6. And the last one is blue, sorry, the last one is blue. So I think it would be ascent 5. So if it's a blue, then ascent 5. Fine. So if else if, or if you want to put again else, if nothing is been executed, it's not related to all these 4 things, fine, then go to else else position. So otherwise you can make it and if or whatever, or you can mention this thing else cell style current region would become 2, 3, 4, 5 or whatever. So whatever apart from that, then become it's 4, fine. So it's up to you. So let's see. Like I have pressed red, So let's see. So if I'm executing this, it's met with red. See, it's getting red, and that's it. So same way, if I'll just select green over there, see, so become green. But apart from that, if I have chosen nothing over here, so it will make it SN4. And but apart from that, I can also mention this thing. First of all, my current region would become none. I mean, no color would be over there. Dot color index would be XL none, like this way. So let's see. Now you can say clear format dot clear format. So I'm stopping and beginning. So like this way. Fine. So this was nested else if. So I'm taking one more example for nested if, but prior to that we'll take one more concept, like the message box concept. What is message box and how we can execute in if loop, or how we can use it in other statements. So taking one more example for message box. So like subject message is what, like I have to show a specific message on in some circumstances. So let's see first of all what is message box. So for that we have a simple statement called msgbox, message box, whatever you want to write, like hi dear, how are you. Fine. So if I'll just execute this command, this statement, see, this is the message which I have mentioned over there. By default this is title. If you have mentioned something, then it will be display accordingly. If you haven't mentioned, then by default it will take it as a Microsoft Excel, and one button would be there by the name of OK, nothing else if you haven't mentioned anything. So let's play this message box bit more. So like this is my prompt, or this is my message that I want to show it. If you just press comma over there, then see over there these are the statements. I mean, like what is this message showing it to you, whether it's a critical condition, whether you want to show it any buttons over there, or if you want to show it as a information, you want to show it as a warning or whatever. Like if I just want to let you know that this is a information, so I just pick this information. And if you want any title, so title would be like Prince City, whatever. So let's see. So this is a message, this is the information symbol, this is my title, and by default OK button. Fine. So same way, like you want two information plus you want, I want two button, yes or no, like this way. So let's see, just showing it to you. So information yes and no, two buttons. So the same way, yes, it could be yes, no, it could be cancel, retry, it could be save, or whatever the buttons you want to give it. Fine. So I hope you have understood the message box concept. Okay, so let's take example how this could be useful over here. Like I'm taking nested if example, making it as it is. So I want, first of all, a message would be displayed on my screen which will ask to me whether you want to color your data or not. So two buttons should have to be there, yes or no. If I'll press yes, then it will check according to this condition. I have pressed yes, and after that which is the condition is been applicable. Like I have pressed orange over here, then it will make it orange. And if I'll just press no button, so this would not jump on this condition. Straightforward, it will show me that you have pressed no button, so no condition will be applied or something like that. So let's see how it can be possible. So first of all, subject nested if Fine. So first of all, I just want to show my message box. So like I'm pressing, so in message box whether I'll press yes or no. So yes or no would be a string value. So I'm taking a variable for string as well, x as string. So message box, you can take it as a reply, rep. Fine. So stand for reply, whatever I would select in my message box. So like message box, my question would be, dear, do you want to color your data? So I want information or whatever, so I'll just press yes or no. Okay, message box be question, reply please, whatever you want to show it. So if I'll just show you this thing, so simple yes or no. Fine, but what you want, if I'll press yes, then yes will be captured. If I'll press no, then it will be captured. So mean to say, I have to put message box value in a specific variable. Like I have taken rep for the same, so I have to mention like this way, whatever this would be my source, and I am just putting into my variable called rep. So if it's been okay, so I have to make it in parentheses, so whatever the come, it will go into rep. So as of now I'm saying if rep is equals to VBS mean to say I have pressed yes button. So and then what needs to be done? If I have pressed yes button, so I want this condition, this loops will be executed. So if you want, you can just make its copy and paste it over there, or if you want, you can call this this procedure like call simple if 3. So if you haven't tried this code prior, then you need to type this thing. Fine. So else I'm saying message box should be appear, which shows me, dear, you have pressed no button, so I will not apply any color. Fine, whatsoever, and if, let's see. Fine. So if I'll just execute this command like message box yes or no, so I have pressed no button, so straightforward it will reach over there and message me that I have pressed no button, so no color will apply. So like if I'll just select yes, and after that I have chosen orange color, so then it will make it as an orange. See, orange would be applied same way. Fine. So nested if mean to say if inside if, so this contain ifs and this is upper if. Fine. So this is nested if. So I hope you have enjoyed this video and learned this concept. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.